So
I have uncontrollable periods and it's a problem.
The new Modern Warfare Call of Duty comes out.
when you spray it, breathe real quick.
I didn't like it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Our Family Nest. So I am sitting here holding my breath, waiting to hear back from Andrew. It's 11:30. He put an offer in on a house yesterday and he gave them till 1 o'clock today to decide to accept, counteroffer, whatever. And I just have to share this with you because it's just insane to me. So I texted Andrew about an hour ago. I said, you freaking out or not really? He said, nope, it's going to be what it is. If it's meant to be our house, it will work. If not, then we will just go searching again. Who is this kid? So I responded, I'm like, you're so not my child. Must have been switched at birth. He's like, I've learned recently that worrying about everything doesn't get you very far. Some things you can control and some things you can't. I have enough people around me to support me and I am confident enough in myself. The rest I just have to let fall into place. Hello, I think he just gave us all great advice for the day. I could even follow that myself. It actually applies to my own life a lot here lately. There's definitely a lot of things that you can't control and worrying about them doesn't change anything except affect your own life, the way you feel about the day, the way you feel about yourself. So I don't know, it's a pretty good lesson for everybody. I thought I would share that. So that doesn't mean that here at 11:30, I'm not chewing on my nails waiting to hear back. I mean, if I had to guess, based off of what he bid on the house, he more or less bid with the intention that there's probably going to be a counter offer. He did not want to bid too high. As you guys know, the house was a little bit above the price range he was looking, but when it came down to payment, it was like a difference of $80, $90 for the month. So it means they're going to be splitting it by two. It's really no big deal. I don't know. I don't know what else to say other than I hope it works out for him. I hope I have to agree with what he said. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. And if it doesn't, it wasn't. So I'm just gonna go and check back in with you guys when we hear at 1 o'clock what the status is. So here we are, guys, at the doctor's again. So it's been going on for 2 months, she said. First time you were here was 2 months ago. And you're still sick. You still sound terrible. Sometimes.
You sound terrible.
You sound terrible. You look terrible. You smell terrible.
This is one of the most offensive things someone could say is someone asked me like yesterday, they were like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. They were like, you look sick. Like that's one of the worst things you could always say.
Oh yeah, but I mean I get
but
like
no, I forgot who told this story. They were like, someone said you look sick to them, but they were perfectly fine.
We'll see if they
Do
can.
they know why we're here?
No, you can tell them.
Care?
Huh?
Okay.
We made this appointment a week and a half ago to come here for. You're here. She's here because her periods are so bad. She has some, what? Accidents at school? You pee your...
I pee myself.
So you tell them then. So
yeah, I have uncontrollable periods and it's a problem.
We're going to talk to the doctor about her getting on a very low dose birth control pill to try to like manage her periods a little bit so she can actually make it through a day of school without bleeding through. So we'll let you know how it goes.
Good morning, it's Friday. I am heading out. I sent some emails this morning for work. I got some packages of toothpaste that need to get, look how dark my face is. Some packages of toothpaste that need to get mailed out. So here's the deal. I figured out, and I'm kind of saddened by it. I can't eat tomatoes anymore. It's the acidic part of it that's killing me. So we had spaghetti for dinner last night, and the heartburn was so bad. I took Tuesday Antec. It was awful. So, and actually a few days before that I had tomato salad with tomatoes and onions. So I can't eat tomatoes anymore. It makes my heartburn go really bad. So that's off the menu list. Probably should have shaved today. Look at those trees in the background. So if you wanted to know, I don't know the temperature. My guess is probably 50. It is definitely a cloudy day. The rain is a-coming. So, keeps putting me in the really dark. Anyways, we got these gas cans here. These are for mowers and such. I gotta fill those up. And then I'm going to Best Buy. The new Modern Warfare Call of Duty comes out. Well, it came out last night. I wasn't gonna go that late at night. It's just not that important to me anymore. But the new game's coming out, so I'm gonna go pick it up. Probably play that this evening, since it's probably gonna rain today and tomorrow. And tomorrow we got the Notre Dame Michigan game, so that's my plan. So look at that. The unfortunate thing is, it's probably in about 2 weeks, those trees won't have any leaves left, so. But it is fall. You hear something crazy, just think about this. Next Saturday is November 2nd already. Now that makes me sad, so.
All right, guys, we finished up at the doctor's office.
Which ones are the ones?
They go in order.
It doesn't say which one's a period.
These are the period
The white
pills.
ones?
Yeah, they're just plain. I don't know what they call them now. They used to call
Are
them
you
sugar.
on birth control?
No, I had your dad got
Fixed.
They call it snipped. Fixed. That sounds weird.
Like a
Oh,
dog.
did you get fixed?
Okay.
And when she said you might have breakthrough bleeding, that means that you might, in some of these blue pills, have a little bit of spotting.
Nope. Not
Just for the first couple months, maybe. Just while your body gets used to it.
the bubble gum would be so much better.
So, they finally gave Karli a prescription for being sick, amoxicillin, and she's like, oh, is that the pink bubblegum stuff? No dear, you're a big girl now. You can take pills. And she was sad.
I remember I took it out of the fridge one time at the old house and just started drinking it. Probably is not good for you.
Probably not. Hopefully, you won't be sick anymore. Hopefully, your periods will be controlled a little bit better. So Ken ordered some new place Chinese for dinner that will be ready in a few minutes. We're gonna pick that up, and then what are you doing for the rest of the night?
Sleeping at 10. I'm not talking about this again.
No, seriously, what are you doing?
Sleeping at 10.
So here's the deal. We were supposed to go away tomorrow morning, really, really early in the morning. So I had told Karli, I don't want you to stay the night anywhere because we're leaving early in the morning. I want you to
Early in the morning as in 11. When I literally wake up at 6 a.m. for school every single
Okay,
day.
you do not wake up at 6.
I wake up at 6:30.
You barely wake up
I wake
at
up
7.
at 6:30 and sit on my phone, actually.
7
I hear
and
them bark
Make
all
sure
morning.
They keep barking at like 5 in the morning here lately. I don't know why.
Because they're hungry.
That's crazy.
They're so
No,
hungry.
I don't feed them in the morning. They don't eat until noon. I don't know why. They're just so needy.
You could have had a baby, and I think it would have been less annoying than the dogs.
No. Well, yeah, because then I could wake you up and say, Karli, your baby sister needs
And
fed.
I would say, yeah, no. What makes you think you were going to have a sister? Or
It better be a sister. I should have had one more kid. I don't know if I can handle 2 Karlis. That's a lot.
How do you know it would be a girl?
No, just thinking statistically. Actually, the more of the same sex baby that you have, the more chances you are to keep having that same.
I know.
Like, you were like probably 80% guaranteed to be a boy. But you
If
went
I was a boy,
against
I'd
the odds
probably cry.
and you were a girl.
Not a feminist, but
Well,
I
if
don't
you
wanna
were a
be a
boy,
dude.
you wouldn't know what it feels like to be a boy.
I don't want to know.
I wouldn't either. I like being a girl.
I know boys are mean. Right?
No, don't push it away.
Uncomfortable.
It's gonna be like a shock to you.
do it?
Don't lie. Or don't tell me the
It's
truth.
not.
I'm not
just
lying.
scored it, it's gonna clear. Go.
I don't
Go.
know. Will you do it first? To
Yeah, I'll
yourself?
do it.
To yourself.
Here.
I don't want this in your nose.
Stop. Here, it's not a big deal.
Come on, hurry,
Who's
hurry.
cuter, Dax or Tucker?
Hurry up.
Dax or Tucker?
Dax is cuter. This one's cuter.
I think so too.
Dax is the cuter one.
You likes it.
Alright, come on.
That's a lot of spray.
Breathe.
You do it to
No,
yourself.
I don't need it.
I don't need it either.
Yes, you do. You taste it in the back of your throat?
No, it just smells bad.
You don't taste it?
No,
I remember doing it and you like tasted it in the back of your
Yeah,
throat.
I can on my tongue.
Yeah. Did you do one puff or two?
Did one.
Do
I
another.
didn't even feel it though.
Okay, do another one.
Ew.
You have to breathe in when you're doing it. When you spray it, breathe real quick. So you suck it up there.
Oh, I didn't like it. It's like pool water.
It's disgusting. So guys, I was waiting for Andrew to come home from the gym so he could share with you guys an update on what went on with the house that he put a bid in on. And he ended up showering and then he just got picked up by some random car I've never seen before. And it's dark outside so I couldn't see. So it was probably one of his many girly girls who are just lined up at the door trying to date Andrew. Just kidding, that's not true. I have no idea who it was though. But anyways, so yeah, I guess I'll just fill you guys in and let you know what happened. Basically, they had put an offer in on the house $12,000 less than asking price. They knew that it was low, but they wanted to start somewhere, thinking then that the owners would come back somewhere in the middle, and they were willing to meet halfway. But they also put in their bid they wanted the refrigerator and the stove. So the owners came back and said, no, you're not having the refrigerator and the stove, and we're only dropping the price by $2,000. So it was $10,000 more than what they offered, and they're already kind of like spending a little bit more money, or they would have spent more money than they really wanted to. They wanted their payment to kind of be no more than a certain dollar amount, and it was already like $150 more than they were going to have per month, and then they were going to have to buy a refrigerator, buy a stove. They have all the furniture and stuff they need to buy, so they're kind of like, you know what, this just isn't working out like it should. We're just going to scratch everything and tell them no thank you. So unfortunately, they're back at square one, and that's okay because they've literally only looked at 6 houses. Oh, and since we were going to surprise you with what house that they put the bid on, it was the one that was in the video all by itself. The video was titled, "This Might Be the One, New House Shopping." It was the last house they looked at. It was the nicest probably out of all of them. However, you know, as time went on, they were like, well, I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like that. We're going to have to paint everything. Like, it just probably wasn't like the house. And obviously it wasn't. And that was what I had told Andrew in the other vlog, and a lot of you guys agreed with me. When you go into the house and you know that it's the one you really, really want, you just feel it. You're like, I really want this house. So yeah, I sort of agree with Andrew and Bryce. The house has been on the market for 80 days now. These people obviously think their house is worth that much, which, you know, you got to hand it to them. They've been in the house for 40 years, and there's probably a lot of emotional attachment to the house, and that's how much money they want to get for it. So unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be, and we'll be looking at some more houses probably in the next couple of weeks. So that's it. That's the update. I'm excited to, I actually found a house that's for sale by owner that looks really, really cute, and it's in a nice area. So I texted it to both of them, but Bryce or Andrew hasn't responded. But then again, it's Friday night, and you know, they got bigger and better things to do. Whatever 20-something-year-old boys do on Friday nights. So anyways, that's it for today's vlog, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and see ya.